In this workshop, we learn to engage our talents and our skills with respect to the organization and the people that we lead for the success that we're called to bring. I want you to remember, though, that this success is not just in business. What makes the AUDEO, that is AUDEO, I Dare leadership model specifically unique is that our leadership model teaches you how to lead both at home, in your community, and at work at the same time. By our unique approach of aspire, understand, drive, and engagement of others, we learn skills and techniques and knowledge that we can apply equally in all three areas of our life. This is one of the unique characteristics of what we're offering to you. I don't just want to create great business leaders. I want to create people who engage the world with the power and the grace of God through their own talents and their own personal greatness. Now, that being said, we've already looked to try to identify what our battlefield is, what we bring to that battle, and what's at stake at our leadership. I want to now ask a great question. What is it that's keeping you back from success? We can look at the outside again, and we can say it's this problem or this problem, and that's very good to be able to identify the external problems that are in our way. I'd like you to take a step deeper, though, and ask inside of ourselves, what is it that's keeping us from attacking those problems and overcoming them? In the end, if all leadership is in action, and all actions of leadership are built on those four types of decisions or activities: aspiration, understand, drive, and engagement of others. If all of that's the case, then there's going to be four opposites to those four actions that are going to represent the four principal reasons that we fail. I'd like to say, in a very simple way, that failure is spelled with an F. Okay? The first F is called fatalism. It's amazing. Inside of ourselves as a leader, inside of myself as a leader, I can find myself so negative, saying that in the end, there's nothing I can do to change the situation. No matter what happens, it will be this way. I don't know if there's any way around the problem that's in front of me. We close our mind in a little box and we say it's impossible for us to move forward. Fatalism kills aspiration. And without aspiration, there is no vision. And with no vision, there is no action. If I can overcome fatalism, I can open the floodgates of creative energy and become a can-do person instead of an explanation for why I can't. Second, the F is the F of fog. Fog is an amazing thing. It can get in our way. We can have all the power to drive forward, but if we don't see where we're going, we can paralyze ourselves and not move forward for not understanding the pathway to take. If I can clarify fog and get an effective plan forward, I can catalyze my team's momentum and successfully take the objective in front of us. The third F is actually twofold. So there's the F of fear and the F of fatigue. I put them together calling it fear and fatigue because both of them have a common root. And that is that I don't overcome the obstacles in my way of engagement that I call drive. And because on the one hand, I can be afraid of the risk. What if I fail? It's like that old saying, I came to the edge of the cliff and a voice behind me said to jump. And I turned to the voice and I said, what if I fall? And the voice replied, yes, but what if you fly? Fear, in fact, can paralyze us from activity because we're afraid of the risk. It's an understatement to say that fear is prevalent in everything that we do. Overcoming it is essential to engaging in the activity for success. Equally essential is that ability to persevere. So hard for us in our culture today. And that F of fatigue, burnout, lack of energy, just plain discouragement can hamper many of us from succeeding. The final F is the F I refer to as forlorn. It's an old English kind of expression, and it means being lonely and downcast as if you were rejected. When I don't engage the people around me, oftentimes it comes from the fact that I simply don't believe in my own value, and I don't believe that anyone really cares if I actually engage with them. There's a type of self-isolation that can happen by rejection, by fear of failure, by being isolated in many different ways that can actually impinge my ability to make the victory that I can achieve something others can participate in. I want you to think, what is, in my field of battle, the specific F that's keeping me back? Is it fatalism, fog, fear, fatigue, or being forlorn? Now, what's really special about all this is that when you identify the actual reason that you might fail, you can flip that into the reason that you will succeed. We're going to teach you to do exactly that during the masterclass. Identifying which of those F's most affect you will allow you actually to plan for your success, and we're going to walk you through that process. So take a few moments now, fill out the form that we've given you, and it'll help you and us to prepare for this great adventure of the class. By specifying the obstacle, we also specify our way forward. I'll leave you with this great quote by Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to the way becomes the way. God bless you.